Hello, hello. Call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Giving all praises to the great Ali Shaddai of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, and of the spirits of heaven and earth. And giving all praises and love to his son as well, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become my father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and the only one that pleaded salvation. No, the only one. The one who rose to sit, the one who became his father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and he blessed the only nation, Israel, the only nation granted for salvation. I know I chopped it up. Shout out to Great Millstone. You know what I'm saying? The prophets that are sent from Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the name Yahushai from on high. You know what I'm saying? And they work around the clock to give us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we need. Not only to get us to go back to Yahweh, but to prepare us for these dark times that are ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Give much respect to them. They work around the clock to give us everything that we need. And you know, when it all said and done, you can't say that you was told. You can't say that you haven't been warned. You know, so giving much respect to the Akim. Double honors to Great Millstone, and giving much respect to the Akim, the brothers that's in the Word. And you may not be from Great Millstone, but you still listen to them. You follow only them, and you go to the highways and byways to bring out the Word. And you do the work at home to the best of your abilities. Shalom to you, brother. Shalom. Shout out to the Akim, the beautiful women that's in the Word. There may not be a lot of you guys, you know, but for the few that are in the Word and that's doing what you're supposed to do in the eyes of the Lord, whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh. And you listen and you learn in silence. There's nothing wrong with that. Shout out to those beautiful women that are in their place and they doing the right things, you know. So coming back at you with another video. This is going to be Proverbs Extended 2. And, you know, wisdom from Yahweh Shem Yahushai on how to live during your time. You know what I'm saying? For the Israelites to live and how to treat each other and how to live during their times in captivity and during their times under great oppression, you know what I'm saying, and just living life as in general, how you're supposed to live it, and how you're supposed to please Yahweh, and living in these dark times, you're supposed to use wisdom and knowledge and understanding to be able to, you know what I'm saying, examine and see things, you know, that normal people wouldn't see, be able to examine situations, watch out, watch the ways of your people, you know what I'm saying, know your enemy, you know what I'm saying, how to avoid problems, you know, how to live a better, healthier life, you know, it's a lot of sorts, it's all kinds of good wisdom that's in the Bible that's meant to put you, you know what I'm saying, back in your place and meant for you to remember, you know, who you are, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much in general, you know, to have a strong relationship and a strong connection with Yahweh, the great Almighty himself, you know, through Yahweh Shai, you know, and to live that good life. So we're going to go to a couple of precepts in Proverbs, because I don't know, for some reason my brain is in Proverbs. I love Proverbs. And, you know, give you some more scriptures and some more breakdowns, you know, that way, you know, if people do read this, watch this video or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's right there for you. It's all in a bundle pack, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can say that, you know, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't put out any kind of works. You know, I got my works to the best that I can, you know, and when people come and they check my channel, it's only, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that's what you're supposed to be doing, even if you're not from a camp, you know what I'm saying? And even if you are on your own, you know, because you start realizing that if you ain't got no friends inside the camp, or you're not from a camp, then 9 times out of 10, it ain't a lot of cats out there you know, being on the highways and byways, and or going out there to go do the videos, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't a lot of brothers that'll step out there and really go out there and be sincere and do what they gotta do, you know, and put their work into the best that they can. You know, it's not a lot of brothers like that. So shout out to you brothers that's doing that, and you're doing the best that you can day by day, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you go out to the highways and byways and do what you got to do, you know, and that's pretty much all that you can do, is the best that you can. So, you know, but like I said, you know, sometimes it gets lonely, you know, so be prepared for that road. Not everybody will have the same like-mindedness as you, you know, and some people do believe, but, you know, they just think differently, you know. So get you to go on in Proverbs real quick. Bring out some scriptures. It's pretty cool out here, so I don't mind if I got a jacket that's cooling down. Read this one. This one got the juicy bits in it. I highlighted a lot of stuff right here. This one is pretty good. Oh shit. That's that young sunlight. Killed my recording. We in Proverbs 16, chapter 16, verse 1. It says, the preparations of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. So, you know, the heart means mind. You know what I'm saying? So a man can think, you know what I'm saying, what he wants to say. He can prepare what he wants to do. But in the end, it all comes from Yahweh Shem Shai, denying him or permitting him to do things. You know, you got to understand that, you know, all these people that are walking around, you know, especially our brothers and sisters, they do have souls. You know what I'm saying? They do have their own way of thinking, their own, you know, how Yahweh created their soul, you know what I'm saying, and their well-being, you know, and they do have these thoughts, and they do have these actions, but they all come from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Like Yahweh said, you know, his spirit go into a man at night and put his instructions inside his head. So during the day when he wake up, he's going to do what Yahweh Shem Yahushai had commanded him to. So at the end of the day, no one has free will, and no one has pure control over their own life. It may feel like, to a small degree, that you got control, you know what I'm saying? But at the end, you know what I'm saying, you don't have no control over your life, and your life is already planned. So, you know, I always get up and thank Yahweh for allowing me to change my ways to the best that I can, allowing me to put aside folly, you know what I'm saying, allowing me to put an order in my life, and allow me to become a little bit more organized, you know what I'm saying. He allows me to read the Bible. He gave me the truth, you know, lead me a better life, you know what I'm saying, put some structure in me, make me a strong man, you know what I'm saying. And thank Yahweh Shem Yahushai that I didn't wake up. You know, you got to thank the Lord, because sometimes you got to take examples from other people, you know what I'm saying. Being in a prophet, you know, you can be judgmental, whether you're a big time prophet or whether you're a small scale prophet. You can be judgmental, you know what I'm saying. That's what prophets are. They judge, you know what I'm saying. Especially the big time prophets, they judge people, and they call out what they need to do, and they tell them what they need to change, whether they like it or not. You know, sometimes it can lead to violence, and then sometimes it can lead to big arguments and objections, and people just doing wicked, stupid shit because they don't respect God or his prophets. You know, but overall, you know, you examine people, you know what I'm saying, and you take time to examine them. And, you know, when you start examining all that, and you see things that aren't right, and you see things that are kind of strange, you know, you take that as an example, and you do better than what they would do. You take them as an example of what not to be. You know what I'm saying? I think Yahweh that I'm not waking up smoking weed day by day. You know, I thank Yahweh Shem Yahushai that I'm not kicking it with the wrong crowd. I thank Yahweh Shem Yahushai that I'm not some drunkard. I'm not over abusing the wine privileges, you know. I thank Yahweh for, you know what I'm saying, allowing me to have a balanced, you know what I'm saying, income. You know, I thank the Lord for him making me a strong man, allowing me to endure whether I got a lot or whether I got a little. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people, you got to use them as an example of what not to be and what not to do. And if anything, you know, it's a race. So it's a competition, you know what I'm saying, as well. Now, you can be friends with a person and then at the same time you can be competing with them, you know. So like with all the brothers that's in Israel, you know what I'm saying, every brother got a sense of feeling like they can do better than the next guy. They can do better than the next Israelite. They can stunt harder. You know what I'm saying? They can be stronger. You know, they can be faster. You know what I'm saying? They can have more women than the next Israelite. You know, it's always a competition amongst the brothers. You know, so taking that in mind, you know what I'm saying? It's Yahweh put that sense in you to do better than others. You know what I'm saying? So you take that example and be like, whoa, that's not what I want to do. You know, I would clean myself up. I would get my act together, and I would go out on these highways and byways and do the best that I can in any way that I can, you know, to show Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that I love him and that whatever he gives me, I give him back. You know what I'm saying? Because you owe Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So you rather give him faith, love, worship, and honor and praise, you know what I'm saying, than give him nothing or sins, you know what I'm saying, and wickedness, and then ultimately it could cost you your life. You know, there's a saying, and I don't know, well, yeah, it could be true. There's a saying, you know what I'm saying, that people die every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that's dying all around the world that Yahweh's taking off the earth, you know what I'm saying, taking off the world, whether they be godless or they know who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you know, especially when it comes to our brothers and sisters, they die every day. You know what I'm saying? They be dying all the time. The Lord gotta, it ain't not one moment where Yahweh gotta check a nigga, you know what I'm saying, or the Most High gotta cut a brother off, you know what I'm saying, because they godless, they evil, you know, because they cross the boundary that they crossing boundaries, or they hit their limit. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes it could be just simply time for you to pass on, you know, and move on to go back to the kingdom, you know, go back to heaven, you know, and to be judged. Sometimes it's just time, but, you know, overall, you know, Yahweh say, seek me and live, so your life will be extended, you know what I'm saying, and you can have a better life, you know, because a lot of brothers, they be talking all of that shit, but, you know, give it like what? You can talk to a brother, you can kick it with him for a couple of months, and then y'all stop being friends, and then fucking 3 to 4 months later, or 5 to 10 years later, you find out he done passed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, I didn't know that Brody had, you know, passed, and I didn't know that all that happened to him, you know, or, you know, like 3 to 4 years later, you know, after you kicking it with a certain individual, he end up in jail for 20 to 30 years. Like, damn, I didn't know that happened to bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit like that, you know, niggas can talk shit, but the Most High is always in control. He's always watching. You know what I'm saying? He always looking. He always checking in, whether they believe or not. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is always in control. It makes no difference. You know what I'm saying? Like the sun and the moon rotate around the earth, like the sky stays still. It'll never come down. The ground never upheaves unless Yahweh commands it to. So, you know, by looking at the powers that be and looking at the way Yahweh created everything, you know what I'm saying? You have that, you know, that understanding, you know? That's the truth behind it all. You know, a man can never escape Yahweh. Nobody can escape the Lord. Nobody can deliver anybody from God's hand. Nobody can change anything. So it says, all the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but Yahweh weighs the spirits. So a man can think his thoughts all he want. He can feel like science runs the entire fucking globe, or everything is bound by mathematics. He can feel like, you know what I'm saying, all he needs is his friends, or he don't have to stop smoking. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, judgment will come to them. At the end of the day, Yahweh will have to bring that his word against them as he promised. And the Most High judges and weighs you at the end of the day. Like I told you in the last episode, sometimes people that are godless, they don't even know that they in judgment. They don't know that they're being judged by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They don't know that they're in the midst of God's. They don't know that, you know what I'm saying, the angels done called their name up, you know, because they done some wickedness and they done something bad, you know, or they just being godless. You don't understand that Yahweh got angels on the earth that's always watching. He got angels in heaven, and then he got angels on the ground. And they always watching, you know what I'm saying? They always, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to the children of Israel, whether they are godless or not. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he's getting these reports from these angels, so he decided to call your name up. You know what I'm saying? For something that you done did. And some of these people are so unmindful. Some of these people are so mindless. Some of them are so godless. They don't know that they're in the midst of judgment. And that something is bound to happen to them on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's decree and his laws. But since they feel like they're right in their own eyes, that nobody can touch them, that nobody can hurt them, nothing is going to happen to them, at least that's what they say, in their mind and in their vain knowledge, you know what I'm saying? The Most High got a time in a day or a certain event that will happen in their life, whether it's going to destroy them or it's going to inflict so much pain on them, it'll make them think twice. You know, one like a good example, like how, you know, a guy is gangbanging, you know, a brother gangbanging, you know, he robbing, he killing, you know what I'm saying? He's stealing, you know, and he disrespecting other crews, you know what I'm saying? He disrespecting people around him. He just think that he just alpha. He think that he's God, you know what I'm saying? But like it says, all the ways of man are pure in his own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand that, you know, he over here gangbanging, and then one day, you know what I'm saying, somebody finally retaliate on him, whether it be his own brothers or it be some brothers that's, you know, around the block per se. You know what I'm saying? And then he get his work, you know? And sometimes they know that at some point they got to pay for what they do, whether they believe in God or not. At some point, you have to pay. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to pay for the things that you do. You're going to have to pay for the wickedness that you bring. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to pay for the goodness that you bring if you believe in the word. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get good for good. Yahweh is equal like that. And if you wicked, you're going to get wicked for wicked. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get your just due, you know? So, you know, for brothers and sisters that's in the word, you know what I'm saying? That's a boost for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they putting in good and they're going to get out good, you know? But if you wicked, you're going to get out bad, and you're going to put out bad, and the Lord is going to give you bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's for them people that's wise in their own eyes. They trapped in their own mind. And that's what happened to our people when they came out of slavery. They got that rehabilitation mindset. You know what I'm saying? To where you put it, like, you take an animal that's been rehabilitated since birth, and then you finally throw him out into the wild, and then he feel like the cage is home instead of his original habitat being his home. That's the same thought frame of our people. They got this rehabilitated mindset. You know what I'm saying? That I would rather be making money and living in this world, you know what I'm saying, than be cast out, you know what I'm saying, and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, even though your spirituality and your connection with God is the main thing that you're supposed to be worried about, you know. But they are rehabilitated animals, you know. So when the white man had let us go, guess what a lot of us did, you know what I'm saying? Instead of us running, you know what I'm saying, for our lives and just living out our time with our own people, or, you know, in our own society, you know, scraping up, you know, change, you know what I'm saying, getting these jobs and trying to live our life. Some of them stayed with the white man, and they said, hell no, you know what I'm saying, life is better like this. I already accepted my life like this, and I'm just going to be here, and I'm just going to get my share from the white man. And that's how a lot of our brothers and sisters is trapped in that snare till to this day. You know, so when, like I said, when these disasters happen and these events that have to happen, these events got to happen. It's mandatory. It's unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? Whether it take 3 to 4 more years or whether it take a whole nother year, it's unavoidable. It's bound to happen, okay? This is something that nobody can stop, no matter how right they feel, no matter how confident in their mindset they feel, no matter how much they believe in America, or how much they be like, oh, this can't happen, you know, because of the power of their own tongue. It's bound to happen. It's Yahweh's word that all this is going to come into play. And it is coming into play. It is happening. But, you know, a man being wise in his own eyes, instead of taking the knowledge, wisdom and knowledge and understanding from Yahweh, he's blinding himself. You know what I'm saying? But like Yahweh said, when you finally want to search for the truth, and you finally want to figure out what's going on, when you finally feel like you want to repent and you want to ask these questions of why these things are happening, you're not going to get no questions. You're not going to get no answers. You're going to get what you think. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the prophets telling you the right things and telling you the truth, they going to shut the fuck up and they going to be like, well, what do you think about it? You know, how do you feel? What do you think was going on? You know what I'm saying? And that's when people are going to be getting mad because they want answers. They want it now. You know what I'm saying? Well, what about how God felt when he needed your worship? He needed you to convert, and the Lord wanted it right then and there, but you couldn't give it to him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is going to be the same people that's going back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or who they call, you know what I'm saying, God. You know, because they even got the name wrong. The ones that got the name wrong are even, they hella done. They overcooked. You know what I'm saying? Why, Jesus? Why, God? Why? You know what I'm saying? Lord, why, Jehovah? You know, why Allah? Why Allah? You know, and they not going to get no fucking answer. And then the ones that are wicked, and they done wicked, but they know who Yahweh is, you know, why Yahweh Shem Yahushai name Yahushai? You know what I'm saying? They not going to get no answer neither. It's the ones that's been sincere and the ones that's been righteous. And Yahweh know who been righteous, and Yahweh know who been sincere. You know what I'm saying? And they going to get an answer. Because they already, why? Because they been knew the answer. God already been gave them the answer, so they ain't no need to question. All right, I know what's going on. I'm calling on Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, Lord. I have been told, nigga. As simple as that. I have been told. So it says, commit your works to Yahweh, and your thoughts will be established. That's right, man. That's right. Commit your works to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the Most High is going to guide your steps. He's going to guide your path. He's going to make your life much more easier. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make things better for you, you know, and he's going to put them commandments in your body to follow. You know what I'm saying? He is, you know, and the more and more you read the Bible, the more and more you believe, the more and more you know your research, you know your understanding, you listen to the prophets and their breakdowns, the more and more it's going to be, especially, what's the difference though? Do you apply it to your life, or do you like listening to it? You know what I'm saying? That's deep right there too. Because some people just like listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just like observing it. Oh, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I love y'all prophets. You know what I'm saying? Thawada, Akim. You know, Thawada, Ak. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, praise God. You know, praise the Lord. I support you, brother. But that's all they do. They never get their ass up, and they never do nothing about that. They never take their faith to the next level, like Yahweh wanted them to. You know what I'm saying? Because if it were so, I would be standing with, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, 9 to 10 brothers right here on the block, but I'm not. Why? Because nobody applies it to their life. You know what I'm saying? They don't apply it to their life. They just some bench warmers that support, you know what I'm saying? But that's not, and that's necessarily not support, you know? And you know what I'm saying? They say that they believe, but they don't. So do you apply the word to your life, or do you just like listening to it? Do you just like kicking back and hearing it? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to apply it to your life. You can't just be like, yeah, I know who Yahweh Shem Yahushai is. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Those are empty words, because you never went out there to go prove it. You never went out there to go and do anything. You never went out there to go help people. Nobody ain't even seen you on the block. You know, nobody can pass by and be like, oh, that's that guy, that preacher, how about Shem Yahushai? You know, he going to be there from time to time. You're going to see him. You know, he been coming to the block. He been standing on the corners, and he been reading his Bible all this time. You know what I'm saying? He been reading it all this time. You know what I'm saying? They don't recognize you. You know, because people got eyes. People got ears. People listen. People see. They can hear. They can speak. They can understand. You know, and the Most High got eyes all around this bitch. So the Lord going to say, well, I didn't see you on the block. I didn't see you out there on the highways and byways, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see you over there, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to the people, you know? Or just being there to be seen, you know what I'm saying? They can come talk to you. These motherfuckers ain't retarded, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, do you apply the word to your life, or do you like to listen to the word? You know what I'm saying? Because it's two different things, and you got to be able to distinguish between that, because it's people like that. You know, they don't fully apply the word to their life. They don't try to live by that. You know, we're not perfect, but you can try. You know what I'm saying? Try and you know what I'm saying? Try and live by the laws to the best that you can. Try and obey Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? You know, get your life together. Convert. You know, stop smoking weed. Stop over drinking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't, you know, I'm not saying that you can't go out and go do stuff, but you know, certain things you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Certain, like going out to clubs and going out to go see strippers and stuff. You can go out to go meet up with people and shit. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you know what I'm saying, you can't do certain stuff. You got to put off certain things. You know, you got to be able to apply this word to your life to the best that you can, man. To the best that you can, because we not perfect, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. So it says, everyone proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. So, you know, like King David said, it could be 10,000s and thousands around me. You know what I'm saying? He depend on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And like the Most High said, I will set one against 1,000. You feel me? So you got to be mindful of that. You know, he could send you against like 5 or 6 other brothers, and they don't have the knowledge. So by you having that knowledge, you just whooping their ass. You just dominating them. It's just you against 5 other brothers that are probably fucking got PhDs. They probably in college. You know what I'm saying? They got their high school diploma. They making like 6, 7 figures, and they ain't got no fucking knowledge, man. The nigga could be bigger and more ripped than you, but without this knowledge, he is nothing. You know what I'm saying? He could be easily dispatched. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he can drive better cars than you and all that. But this wisdom and knowledge is the real gold. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, by them being against the word, by them being godless, especially our people, you know what I'm saying? They joining forces with the rest of the fucking world, and they following, you know, the white man and his agenda, and the world, this whole world is following him, like it said in Revelation. You know what I'm saying? The beast that ride the whore, you know, and on top of the whore is the fucking Israelites, and they following this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And they obeying everything, and the rest of the nations are following after Babylon the Great, after Esau, Edom, you know, and his Egypt, his Egyptian like society. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be like them. Everybody wants to have money. Everybody wants to live life and to get rich one day. You know what I'm saying? And or to believe in different things and to have their different thoughts set, or to have unity. You know what I'm saying? Can't we all just get along? You know, and the Most High, like he says, everyone is proud. Everyone proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. They're not going to escape. You know what I'm saying? God say, I'm going to get them all at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be a part of that flock. You don't want to be a part of that lot. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised. Like, you know, you see all these cars. You know what I'm saying? You see all these people. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? They are anti-Hamashiach. 9 times out of 10, they don't believe. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that mindset to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And especially that go for our people, because, you know, 89 to 95% of fucking society in America is the Negroes, Mexicans, and the Indians. That's just common facts, you know? And none of them, the majority of these motherfuckers ain't thinking about God at all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about him at all. They like talking about it. They love hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do, you know, but they don't apply Yahweh to their life. They don't work on it on their own. They feel like they could get that by listening to the other brothers. Yeah, you can, but you got to be able to apply it on your life too. It's a duality. It's both and it's both. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say you believe in God. Like the Bible say, faith without works is dead. Okay, so if you believe in God, where your videos at? You know what I'm saying? You believe in God, kick some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai? Well, you know, tell me what's going on in this Bible. Tell me what's going on in the world right the fuck now. You know what I'm saying? Well, the prophets told me to watch out for Israel. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for Israel. At any moment, they can get bombed, and World War III is on the brink. You know what I'm saying? Well, shoot, they got the chip in Sweden, and they want to shift it out here and around the world. You know what I'm saying? Well, they want to judge us by free credit score. Have you ever heard of carbon tax? You know what I'm saying? Do you know about the signs of heaven that just keep happening out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? At some point, they want to cut off gas. At some point, right now, as we speak right now, they pushing water tax. You know, so if you use too much water and they catch it on your bill, you can get a fine for that shit, because they are supposedly going on a drought, quote unquote. We don't know how much longer that this shit gonna last when it comes to the water. We don't know how much long that this shit is gonna last when it comes to food. You know what I'm saying? Questions like that, and they be like, okay, so you know a little bit of knowledge. You know some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got guys, you got cats like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got my videos and all that. You can go to my platform, Halal Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? You can go to my little channel. You know, I got multiple other channels. you know, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he got in his catalog, you know what I'm saying? Whether I did well or, you know, whether I went off, you know what I'm saying? It's still there. You know, he still tried. He still attempted, and he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot say that he don't have no works. You cannot say that he not out there trying. You know what I'm saying? Especially for brothers that know in their heart and they know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But like he said, they won't go unpunished. So while everybody is going along with the regiments of the world and shit, you know what I'm saying? You so attached to this world. You got baggage to this world. You don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or you believe in, you know what I'm saying, this America and, you know what I'm saying, they regiment and the way they do things. Well, pretty soon the Most High is going to come snatch all of this and they going to face punishment nearly simultaneously. Nigga, they going to get punishment all at the same fucking time nearly. You know what I'm saying? And they going to get their works and they going to get their judgments. You know, right now you do got some of the people, you know, of this society of our brothers and sisters that's doing so wickedly, yet nothing has happened to them yet. Why? Because it's a time in a day, in a season, in a year, and in a second, you know what I'm saying? The God got to where he gonna smack that nigga with punishment, you know what I'm saying, and with judgment, you know what I'm? And that's the same that go for a lot of these brothers and sisters that continue to do wickedness. It says, for iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall grow wax cold. You know what I'm saying? So the wickedness is at a high scale. But the Most High say they're not going to escape. They're not going to go unpunished. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the Edomites. I'm going to get, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the nations. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my people. First, it's going to start with my people. They're going to get the work. And then it's going to go all the way down to their enemies and to everybody that oppressed them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're not going to go unpunished. And a man can never get away from Yahweh Shem Yahushai unless you could escape outside the boundaries of the Almighty, which no one has ever been able to do, which no one can never do. You know what I'm saying? Then you can't escape the Lord. And that's just saying, plain and simple, that it's impossible. You can never get away from God. Nigga, the white niggas believe that if they go to another planet, they can escape the judgment that's coming to this earth. They can escape the nuclear day. They can escape the return of the Messiah by going to another earth, that's another planet that's nearby this one. You didn't even make it that fucking far, bro. Like, but that's what they believe, you know? The pride in their heart makes them believe that there is no judgment. The pride in their heart makes them believe that they can escape judgment. You know, the pride in their heart makes them feel like they comfortable and they got it like that. You know, but the Most High say, ain't no escape. You ain't going unpunished. I'm in control of everything. Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change. I'm gonna get your wicked ass at some point. So it says, in mercy and in truth, atonement is provided for iniquity. It says, and by fear of Yahweh, one departs from evil. That's right, man. Try to stay out of this wickedness to the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? And slowly but surely, you know, the Bible does teach you to stay away from certain shit. You see signs of drama. You see signs of certain problems. You know what I'm saying? You see people getting into it. You know what I'm saying? You almost being damn near caught in this them wicked ass spirits. You can see them. You know, and the Most High say, be wise as a dove and harmless. Wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to avoid it. Try to hide from it. Try to escape. You know? Try to cut off as much shit as possible to where you don't have to be in no shit. You know? So, you know, like me, I live my life as a peaceful life. You know? You know, over time, before I got into the truth, I used to get into all kind of trouble. You know, I used to be the nicest person on the fucking planet. You know, you can always come to me. You know, I'll be a friend. You know what I'm saying? I was even being friends by motherfuckers that didn't have it good for me. You know what I'm saying? And people that wanted to bully me and look down on me. You know? People that was laughing at me, telling me that I'll never make it. People calling me gay. You know what I'm saying? Because of my appearance and how I was. You know what I'm saying? People just treating me like a nerd or a geek. You know, people fucking me over even when I wanted to be fair with them. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High had, you know what I'm saying, changed me. You know what I'm saying? The more and more through gradualism. You know what I'm saying? The Most High had changed me and he had taught me, you know what I'm saying, different ways of avoiding them. You know, I messed up a couple of times, but, you know, I'm getting it right over the years to come. Over the time to come, I'm getting it right. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. And the more and more you listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the more God will remove the baggage off of you. That's slowing you down. Friends can slow you down. Even your enemies can slow you down. Your family can slow you down. Sometimes your woman can slow you down. If you got kids, they can fucking slow you down. Definitely. They will slow you down. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with money, it'll slow you down, you know? You dealing with all these jobs, and you know what I'm saying? You won't settle down. You won't take a day off. You won't take no time to rest. You won't give some time for the Lord. All these things around the world, all these things in this world right now is meant to slow you down. You got to be able to avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you can avoid, but, do the best that you can to stay away from these problems. Get away from these evils. You know what I'm saying? And like it says, in mercy and in truth, atonement is provided for iniquity. So the more and more you pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the more and more you ask for repentance, the more and more you ask for, you know what I'm saying, to put the work in you. You bringing out the word, you reading the Bible, you know what I'm saying, you're doing the best that you can in your power to show Yahweh Shem Yahshai that you love him, and you're giving back. You know what I'm saying? When God give it to you, you give it back. You know what I'm saying? Because it was never yours. These blessings were never yours anyway. They came from the Most High. The Most High gave them to you. So at some point you give it back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Through faith, through honor, through love, through worship, through praise. The Lord loved that. And in return, atonement is provided for iniquity. You know what I'm saying? So you are replacing your iniquity with atonement and forgiveness of your sins and for the things that you've done. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High say, a man can work off, the Lord can take off a multitude of sins. Every time you come out here, you know what I'm saying? Every time you read the Bible, every time you do a record, the Most High got that in his catalog, And the Most High be like, well, absolve some of his sins. Take some of his sins off, man. You know what I'm saying? That brother is out there doing it. He trying. You know what I'm saying? Take some of his sins off, Slow his iniquity down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that brother out there, he listening to what I got to say. He doing the work to the... Ooh, I hate people. Stupid ass motorcycle. Even he know that shit is loud for no fucking reason. Yeah, but the Lord say, take some iniquity off of him. Slow his evil down. Get them spirits off him. Straighten that man up. That man deserved to walk uprightly. You got to be able to qualify to be upright. You got to be able to qualify to be strong. You got to be able to qualify to be a man of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You got to even qualify to be a believer. That shit, you can't just, like these wicked ass churches, you can't just come in and be like, I'm a Christian. What the fuck, nigga? You even got the wicked, you know what I'm saying? The white man going up in black churches and shit talking about, I believe I'm a Christian out of nowhere, nigga. And Christians, the only qualification they got is money, nigga. So they don't give a fuck. You can bring $5 to $20, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Probably bring like $35 to $40 for your membership, and you are a full-blooded Christian. You know what I'm saying? And going by what they wicked ass mutilation of the Bible, and for them to be blaspheming the Lord in their own way, they feel like they qualifying. They feel like they the children of God. All of them, the whole nation's everybody. Hell no, man. Hell no. Like the Most High say, a man is wise in his own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could be around this motherfucker, yet this motherfucker feel like he right. You know what I'm saying? She feel like she right. Nobody can change her mind. Nobody can tell them what to do. 9 times out of 10, it's just their state of mind that they're in. You feel me? The state of mind that they in, and they don't even gotta be around nobody. They just think like this. They craft their mind to be like this. Because most of the time, you can't say that you're around people all the time. Sometimes when you go to sleep, you be by yourself, right? Sometimes, when you got to go to work, you on your own, You get those times to where, or you riding the bus, you don't know nobody. You just sitting there in your own mind. You get them split times to where you ain't around your homies, you ain't around your family, you ain't around your friends. God got you alone, whether it's for a second or a couple of hours. He got you alone. You know what I'm saying? And you still think like this. Like, this shit retarded, man, but it's true, man. It's true, man. That's a wicked ass nigga, man. The nigga think like that even when he ain't got nobody around him, my nigga. Like, damn, nigga, like, that shit's stupid, man. It says, when a man's ways please Yahweh, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. That's right. Anybody that's opposing you, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a man or a wicked ass spirit, you know what I'm saying? The Most High make them cease fire. You know what I'm saying? Make them avoid you. You know what I'm saying? He can make a man have respect for you, And the Lord stop bringing you enemies. You know what I'm saying? He'll stop that. It'll stop, By you listening to Yahweh Shem Yahushai and doing what you got to do, Like I said, sometimes you got to cut your friends off, man. That's a form of your enemies being at peace with you, because sometimes your friends can be your enemies too, man. That shit ain't good for you, you know? The Lord has supplied, the Lord quit bringing these weird ass niggas around when you stop doing drugs. You can stop dealing with these diverse, wicked men. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're talking about Yahweh Shem Shai, a person that's hating on you, or a person that want to do something to you, he can't. Because he see the love of God in you is so bright and so powerful, he ain't got no choice but to love it too. I done seen brothers like that humble, like, damn, this nigga care about the Bible. This nigga care about his brothers. You know what I'm saying? This nigga care about the Lord, you know? This nigga know who God is, you know what I'm saying? And like they said, even the devils hear the word of Yahweh and they tremble. Even they got respect over it, like, damn, like, they are the sons of God, man. Like, you know what? You know, some white people, you know what I'm saying? You know what? They be like, I accept that shit. That shit makes sense. I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. It ain't nothing. It's the truth. Why would I sit here and deny the shit? You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. You got white men out there, you know what I'm saying? White women out there that agree to the word. Like, damn, that shit true. I believe it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I got respect for them, man. I ain't gonna sit there and cuss these brothers out. You know what I'm saying? They over here kicking this knowledge. They got definitions, word breakdowns, blue letter Bible. You know what I'm saying? They bringing out history. They got posters and shit. I ain't about to sit here and just disrespect them. Nah, in fact, I believe in that shit. I believe, too, that one day, you know, we gonna be serving these niggas, man. They ain't no way that they go through slavery and they serve us, and at some point, God won't flip it on us and we won't serve them. Amen to that, man, because you got some people that do accept the truth, man. They do, man. They do. Or, you know, you got some people that they may not believe, but they at peace with you. You know what I'm saying? They may not believe in the word, but they don't want, you can have evil men that are at peace with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Like, I may not, you know what I'm saying, believe in the word and all that, and I might not personally like God, but I respect this man. You know what I'm saying? For at least trying, and at least, you know what I'm saying, being out there, you know what I'm saying, kicking the words of God and all that, you know? You got men like that. You got people like that will not, these beasts, like the Most High say, these beasts will not come near nigh. They ain't gonna come near you. They not gonna hurt you. If Yahweh Shem Shai doing what you got to do in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai, you gonna start to see that in the life that you live. You know what I'm saying? In your life that you live, man, you gonna stop seeing drama coming to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you personally, you know, because you could be affected by other people's drama and the people that are in your circle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you personally in your life, don't shit come your way. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing happen to you unless Yahweh deems that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? You sit there, you can have, you start looking like, damn, like, I cut off my friends. You know what I'm saying? I deal with my family to a minimum. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't have no girl at this moment. You know, I'm reading my Bible. I'm getting into my word. I'm getting into my exercises more and more. You know, shit, I feel at peace. I'm at peace. Because the Most High toned them enemies down. You know what I'm saying? The Most High even stopped the demonic spirits from attacking your ass, man. You know? It says he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Bitter is a little with righteousness. Better is a little with righteousness than vast revenues without justice. That's right, man. Better is a little with... Better is a little with righteousness than vast revenues without justice. That's right, man. No equality, no unfairity. You know what I'm saying? So certain things that, you know, like groups like Black Lives Matter, groups like Black Panthers, fucking Muslims and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, they got the certain thing, like, you know, black Muslims and Christians, black Christians, you know, they feel like brothers should stick together, brothers should come together. You know what I'm saying? That's that better is a little with righteousness. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they believe in, they got the zeal, but not according to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, certain things that they are supporting, you know what I'm saying? They got small points where they right, very small. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like Yahweh Shem Shai said, better is a little with righteousness than vast revenues without justice. You know, and that's what our people are dealing with. They dealing with vast amount of oppression. You know what I'm saying? They dealing with vast amounts of violence against them. You know, they dealing with racism. It's still present. You know, they dealing with fucking poverty on a mass level. They don't have no equality. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about them. Nobody love our people. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain people, I'm just saying, you know, aside from all those different religions and these different groups, you know what I'm saying? You know, just our people in general, when they call out some shit, sometimes they be right on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, brother, shit, I'm tired of seeing my people being killed in the streets. You know what I'm saying? By these white people. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying? Our people not getting no reparations. You know what I'm saying? For the horrible things that have happened in our past. I'm tired of our people being overlooked by, you know what I'm saying, the white man and the rest of the kingdoms like we ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no fucking justice. We not. And these are vast revenues without justice. You lost in that shit. You know what I'm saying? They refuse to look at you. They refuse to take care. They refuse to pay back. You know what I'm saying? They refuse to give up the kingdom. They refuse that shit. And brothers, that's not even the truth. They can identify these certain points too. They see that shit too. They're not dumb. You know what I'm saying? They can be in their wickedness, but they're not idiots, you know? Well, majority of them are. Majority of them are, but, you know, half and half, in and out, you know, people know what's going on. Our people know. It says a man's heart plans his way, but Yahweh directs his steps. That's right, man. The Most High, and the heart means mind. So a man can think that he can change his ways. A man can think that, you know what I'm saying, he can dwell with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but the Most High can steer him left, and he can still be smoking weed, and he can still be rocking dreads. You know what I'm saying? Or he still ain't even tried to start on his spiritual journey at all. You know what I'm saying? The Most High give you a time and day to where you will change. He'll give you a time and day to where he absolve you. You know, he make you a believer. You know, he open your heart. He open your mind. You know? For real. You know what I'm saying? A brother can say, you know what I'm saying, I'm done gang banging. But the Most High say, you gonna keep gang banging. Until I tell you it's over. You know what I'm saying? Until I tell you that it's enough. It's like that, man. Light and darkness, both is perfection. You know what I'm saying? Both is perfect. Yep, a man say, oh, I'm gonna do better, you know what I'm saying, in my life. I'm gonna stop, you know what I'm saying, attacking people. I'm gonna stop, you know, I'm doing these hardcore drugs. I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat people with more respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be appreciative of the people that surround me. But nope, the Lord said you're going to keep being evil and you're not going to change. You know what I'm saying? And they going to keep doing that wickedness. No matter how much smooth words come out of their fucking mouth. No matter how much signs of hope that they show. They can never change their nature unless God changes it. Unless Yahweh Shem Yahushai deems it. And Yahweh Shai give the angels the order. Then you can never, it's unavoidable. You can never change your thought frame. Unless Yahweh Shem Yahushai deems it for you to change and for you to be better. You can say you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai all you want. You can say you can read the Bible for fucking hours. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to the prophets all that you want. Like I said, do you apply the word to your life, or do you just like to listen and do you just like to watch? You know what I'm saying? So and like the Lord, like I said, you can do all those things and have all those qualities, but the Most High say you ain't ready. And if you're not ready, then you ain't going to be ready. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. You can't change. Yahweh has to allow you to change. Divination is on the lips of the king. His mouth must not transgress in judgment. Honest weights are scales of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All the weights in the bag are his work. That's right. God control everything. Yahweh control everything. There's not no point of aspect. There's not nothing that the Lord don't control. The Most High is always at his works. Nothing stops. Everything keeps going. The Most High say, I don't even go to sleep. I don't even get tired. This is just me all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? All those thoughts are the thoughts of our thoughts. But the Most High say, my ways are not your ways. My mind is not your mind. You know what I'm saying? So it says, it is an abomination for kings to commit wickedness. That's right. And the kings in particular is the children of Israel. So it says, for a throne is established by righteousness. Right. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him who speaks what is right. As messengers of death is the king's wrath. It says, but a wise man will appease it. That's right. And the light of the king's face is life, and in his favor is like a cloud of the latter rain. It says, how much better to get wisdom than gold. See? And that's all. This is going to apply more and more throughout your day. But for those of them that don't have the word and they don't have the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? They're going to read this Bible and they're going to realize just how much they've lost. They're going to realize the potential that they lost. They're going to realize how the Bible is worth more than anything in your whole life. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is worth more than gold. It's worth more than the money in your pocket. It's worth more than your cars, your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be worth more than your family and your kids, man. That's some real shit, man. That's some real shit. You know, it's worth money, man. That's why you see certain movies and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they might be made and fashioned in a different style, but they always point to some biblical shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the Emmett Till movie that's coming out, that's some biblical shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Black Adam, that's biblical. What Marvel's Eternals, that's biblical. The Matrix is biblical. You know what I'm saying? This game that I keep watching called Cyberpunk, that's biblical. Modern Warfare, that's biblical. You know what I'm saying? What Dragon Ball Z is fucking biblical. You know, there's all sorts of other things that is just too hard to ignore. And one precept can make this white man millions and millions and millions of dollars, man. Millions of dollars. He making bread off the word. Science is biblical. You know what I'm saying? He making thousands and thousands and thousands off this book, bro. You know? It says, and to get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. That's right. The highway is of the upright is to depart from evil. He who keeps his way preserves his soul. That's right. Stay out of trouble as much as you can, man. Stay out of the drama. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to stay away from your own people. For some reason, our people got a ghetto mindset. They love drama. They love fighting. You know what I'm saying? They love violence. They love drugs. They love all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta be able to have that spirit of understanding on you to sit back and watch, and you'll see it. You'll be like, yeah, this is what Yahweh was talking about. This is our people. These wicked ass 2/3. I'm gonna stop being with them. They're not nothing good to be around. Try to be, you know what I'm saying, on your own. You know what I'm saying? Try to be solo, you know? Don't be having your crutch and making your friends and drugs and your wicked lifestyle a crutch for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit, man. Let that shit go, man. It's not worth it. It says, pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. That's right. I'd rather be broke as fuck, you know what I'm saying, than dwelling with wicked ass rich people. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be on my own than to be with the rest of the cool kids. You know, I'd rather be on the low state, you know what I'm saying, than be with the other brothers that's getting bread the wrong way. You know, I'd rather do it the right way than watch brothers, than be with brothers that's doing it the wrong way. You feel me? Like, nigga, fuck that shit, man. You know? And pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall, because every brother gotta pay the price when they doing wickedness and when they doing evil, fucked up ass shit. They gotta pay the price, dog. And is there anything new? You know what I'm saying? In this world, it ain't nothing new. They even got movies on that shit. You know, movies like Belly. You know what I'm saying? Movies like Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? Movies like Scarface. You know what I'm saying? What's another good movie? You know, that's about pride going before destruction. Damn, I forgot. But them the three movies that my puny mind can think of. You know what I'm saying? But those movies are perfect examples of pride going before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. And the lowly ones is the ones that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's not saying to go and give charity to the bums. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go kick it with crackheads and being like, you okay, brother? You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know that God is always there for you. And them bums, all they thinking about is crack rocks and cans and shit. No, man, them people are demonically possessed to a certain scale. Nigga, they ain't worried about your fucking ass. They worried about the next drug they gonna get. That's some real shit. And you got weirdos like that. Like weird-ass people like Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses. They'll go to a bum that's digging in the garbage, my nigga. Like, this nigga is cursed by God. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is blinded. This nigga is gone. He's lost. And he like, well, I just wanted to give you some food and some water and tell you that the Lord loves you. They don't even want that. They want fucking drugs. They don't want that shit. You know? It's fuck. Hey, you can hate me for it, but it's true. You know, it's fucking true. That shit's fucking funny as fuck to me. Because it's true, man. They do weird shit, man. They do weird shit. Man, I just wanted to give you like $45 and, you know what I'm saying, these bottles of water and, you know, and this sandwich, you know. You know, I just wanted you to know that Jesus Christ loves you and God loves you, and that whatever you're going through, you can just ask God to take it off you. And then the next couple of fucking days, nigga, he going, well, as soon as you give it to him, he go get some rock, and he going to put that food up or throw that food in the garbage, you know what I'm saying, and leave the water bottles on the side of the sidewalk and shit and go and take that $40 to go get his fix. That nigga is not worried about that shit. God got that man in a state of mind to where he is done. You know, it's not even contrast to that. It's to the Israelite brothers, man. To the brothers, man, that's in the word that know. You know what I'm saying? Give us this day our daily bread. You know, take what you need from God. Don't take what you want. Take what you need. The greedy will take what they want. The needy will take what they need and get on. You know, it's gonna be there the next day. You know. But that shit is funny though, man. That shit is funny as hell. They would get these fucking precepts way wrong, man. To the point to where they're cursed. They got spirits on them. They wicked. You know what I'm saying? Get your stupid ass don't. That's because you don't have the spiritual eyes to see. God didn't bless you with the word, man. You just think you got the word. It says, he who heeds the word wisely will find good, and whoever trusts in Yahweh, happy is he. That's right. Whoever trusts in Yahweh, happy is that man. You know what I'm saying? That's blessed by the Lord. Happy is that man that found the truth. You know, call on Yahweh in the name Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Found the true names of the Son of the Almighty and His Son. You know what I'm saying? Found out who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm an angel of God. I'm a God on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Found out the words, getting the breakdowns, have that wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Thank you, Lord. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it says, happy is he. It doesn't say sad. It doesn't say all fucked up. You know, even though you get chastised by God, God still puts you on. It's meant to make you a stronger man. It's meant to make you a better person. You know what I'm saying? God is building you up. Yahweh is a father to you. You know what I'm saying? As well as a husband, he is a father. He omni. So he's everything to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some people will get their shit took from God and be mad at God. You know what I'm saying? But a man that know the truth, he will get it taken from him and understand why. And then somewhere down the road, God will give it right back. Call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the name Yahushai, the Lord will give it right back to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that everything comes from the Lord. You know the secret. Everything comes from Yahweh. None of this even matters. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being chastised and I'm going off, then I'm going to go and correct myself. You know what I'm saying? And in that way, the Lord won't chastise me. It's something that I'm doing wrong. It's something that I got to fix. You got to understand why certain things happen. You can't just jump to conclusions and be like, why God this? Why did you do me like that? You know what I'm saying? No, you got to understand, okay, why? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the curse is on us. And then not only that, it's something that I've done, you know? So let me correct what I've done and let me just deal with the curses until it's all over with. Because sometimes bad things can happen to the children, to the brothers that converted, regardless, because we still under the curses. We still under the words that the Most High have that put on us. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of us, you know, that do believe in the word, we do pass because we are being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? In our bondage. That's just a part of the curses. That's a part of the divine punishment. That's why we crave the end of the world. We crave the World War III. We crave the chip coming. We crave the economy crashing, so we can, because we know when we bust out of this, the curses is gonna lift off us. You know, we want it to happen. And I'm not mad at brothers for wanting it to happen fast, man. Me, I don't mind it happening fast. I just want to be prepared for it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already prepared for it. You know? I'm already prepared for it. That's just my flesh saying, you know what I'm saying? What is a little more time where I want to get bigger? Well, I want to sleep with, you know what I'm saying, some girl, you know, or I want to make my car into a scat pack. No, God said none of that even matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared now. You know what I'm saying? How about Shem Shai got me ready now? You know, so there's nothing that I'm grateful. I got everything that I wanted, and Yahweh said you're gonna have even better in the kingdom of heaven to come. So, you know, with that, call on Yahweh Shem Shai in the name of Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give you some good breakdowns and some good ass explanations. You know what I'm saying? Give you that wisdom and knowledge and understanding. This is Proverbs extended 2. You know what I'm saying? Call on Yahweh Shem Shai in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Great Millstone. Shout out to the Akim and the Aquaf and the brothers that believe. You know what I'm saying? Keep on pushing. Like the prophets say, we almost out of here. And with that, shalom.